Hey, this is Miss Moonsong and welcome back to my channel. Today's readings are going to be about your love life. We're just going to ask some random questions about your love life and let's see if I can guess how you're doing today. So that was message 1. Message 2. This is message 3. And this is message 4. For message 1, we'll do the orange calcite. For message 2, we'll do the carnelian. For message 3, we'll do amethyst. And for message 4, we'll do rose quartz. We're going to shuffle off screen and then come back. And you can pick your message. This is a love reading for 2023 and beyond. So it's just like after Valentine's Day in 2023, and let's see if you have any twin flame readings or anything like that coming up. Cool. So in the top left corner, we have message 1 with the orange calcite. In the top right corner, we have message 2 with the carnelian. In the bottom left corner, we have message 3 with the amethyst. In the bottom right corner, we have message 4 with the rose quartz chunk. Feel free to take a minute and meditate on your messages and pick which one calls out to you. And that's your message. Great. Thank you. Message 1. The child in reverse, or the magician in reverse. 3 of swords in reverse. The seas of Mintaka, the ancient ones. Mercury, Fornax. The hanged man in reverse. Knight of fire in reverse. Galaxy in reverse. 5 of pentacles. I'm a spirit having a human experience, and I'm here to get closer to love. I love you. You are so sweet. You're just starting out something new. I feel like you might be a recent grad trying to get your feet wet. You had like a love recently, and it didn't go out, like it didn't go as well as you planned, and you broke up, and it doesn't say much about the breakup. It's just that you had a great working relationship and not that great of a romantic relationship. It sounds like you are kind of work, but you have to realize you're also a spirit and a spiritual person having an experience on earth, and you need to know that like there's someone out there for you who like will help you start everything. It seems like you're having problems starting, and that you like want to finish grieving, but you're not there yet. I think what you need to know is that like you can change. You can change. You can become the best person you can be, and no one's going to be worried about you anymore. Your flower pulls. I see you in a garden with a girl you like. It could be a man you like if you are one of the students. You're a bunch of students standing in a garden talking about fruit on a tree, and basically you come together and find that you like really like this person and that you work well together. So you try to date, and then it didn't go well. You had some fun. It didn't go well because you don't see eye to eye on something, and it might be political matters. You are someone who kind of like forges their way forward, and it isn't always the best decision to like have someone who doesn't understand you. there. That's not really what I want to say. What I want to say is like, it's really hard to start a project when there's someone there who doesn't get it. So when they don't get it, it's not their fault either. Don't blame them. It's just that you don't see eye to eye. So don't worry about it. I think that you're going to come into your own soon because you both want financial stability. I think you can achieve that pretty well, pretty easily. Thank you. Hope that helped. Message 2. Carnelian. Seven of Air. And the Father. Surrender to the sweetness in reverse. The Child. Corona Borealis. Lynx. Satellite. Leo Minor in reverse, which is the Three of Earth in reverse. The Eight of Fire in reverse. Judgment in reverse. Obstacles or detours in the right direction. You are someone who actually, you talk a lot and you tell people what to do a lot, and you are like a father figure or like the emperor, and you you say there's a lot of like talking in this, and it's not always saying the right thing. The Hierophant, sorry, not the Hierophant, the Emperor needs to know that he is in control at all times, and the Seven of Air talks about indoctrination and how you shouldn't indoctrinate at all. You should tell people to come to a place of worship rather than a place of you have to do this and this and this and this and this and this and this because this says so. You can't talk like that in a relationship. You have to say it gently and be really sweet about it and really kind about it. So I'm noticing that you have a problem talking to like you talk a lot, but it's more like orders rather than like, hi honey, how are you, how was your day today, it's so great to see you, I miss you, which is actually what you really want to say, but it's a, what'd you do today? Oh, okay. um well, don't do that again. And it's just like, well, now they like can't go out or something like that and they have to like stay with you. But what you really wanted to say was like, oh, thanks for getting the groceries, I really appreciate that. um so there's like two ways of talking. Which two? I see you at a grocery store with your significant other and you're trying to decide on something. um she's like her father and you're like your mother. You're like, well, I don't want to get this. And she's like, no, we have to get this. But then you leave and you like get the check and you go home and you're still like that. You're still talking about it. What you should say is, oh, my darling, I love you and I miss you and thank you for sharing with me and I totally adore you and everything is a-okay and perfect and we're just gonna like get through this together. So you have to like put the sweetness back into your relationship with your words is what I'm seeing here for a lot of this. Thanks, I hope that helped. You know, it's really funny. This is Pal too. It came with a song. This is the Amethyst chunk, and it's a Dream a Little Dream of Me. Um, so Message 3. Heaven and Earth, Healing in Reverse, Wait, Wild Woman, Southern Sky Map, and Northern Sky Map. The Star, Gemini, Five of Water in Reverse, Satis, the Emperor in Reverse, Leo, the Eight of Swords. I choose to learn through love. Oh, you're so sweet. You are such a sweet, like, romantic, kind person, and you are going to like go through something really wonderful soon because you're gonna like synthesize your poles together in such a beautiful way that like heaven and earth will bless you with kindness. So you should you should start a little journal if you can, about like positive experiences in your life. You're like, oh, a stranger on the street sang a song today and I really enjoyed it. Or someone on the street said, I love your dress. And there's a picture of your dress, and everything's sweet. So, okay, I see you also at the grocery store with your love, but you're having a really nice time and it's a really sweet time for you. And you like run into an old flame and it's just like, oh, it's not a big deal at all because you're so in love with your boyfriend and it's not like a fight. Like, who was that? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, oh, baby. Oh, it's our friend. What's up, friend? Um, how are you today? And you decide to like have a really nice conversation instead of an argument, and it's just a really good time and it's really fun being around you, and you have a really great like aura and field. You just need to like heal something that's in the past, and I think it has to do with some grief or some loss that you went through. But you'll feel right as rain soon because you just need to like rectify something in your life, in your past, in your like emotional field, and I think you'll do just fine. Yep. Hope that helped. Thanks. Message 4. Rose quartz. Eight of earth. Emotions. Cracked open. The giveaway. Starfinder B in reverse. Horologium. 4 of fire. Apis. 18. Pulsar. The devil. Andromeda. 3 of swords in reverse. I am the dreamer of my dream. You are someone who strives for abundance and emotional balance. You are someone who's also a very hard worker, and you are going towards a goal that is really hard to achieve. So basically, when you try to achieve it, you will, because you made the dream. You might be coming out of a relationship, but basically you are a good person. So you should be fine financially, and you should be fine physically, but emotionally, you have to keep your emotions in check so that you should be fine. Okay, message 4. Oh. You might be in the military, either in this life or a past life. And you and your ex are on opposite sides. Oops. She's on the good side, and you're on the very destructive side. And because you're on the very destructive side, it's like really hard for you to be friends because you have orders to be destructive to her property, unfortunately. I see you bickering in a grocery store. I don't see you having a good time. It's just like, no, why don't you get that? Why don't you just do this? Why don't you just do this? And it's just like, why do you have to talk like that? Just be really nice and really kind about it, because everyone's going through something different. So, yeah. That's all I would say to you. I would say, like, you have the tendency to pick fights, and that's not really very good. But it's because you're this, like, go-getter type. So because you're this go-getter type, you, like, have to be the best. But it's really difficult sometimes when you're still learning, and you might not be the senior person in your relationship either. Just be kind. Be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. Like, really extra kind, inside and out. And I think you'll be fine. If that helped. Thanks. Final thought. Basically, your perception on the situation tells you how you are. Are you a lion or are you a mouse? Are you the empress or are you the wounded woman who's hurting for more attention? We have the blue flame here: spontaneous awakening, activation, integration time, and inner earth. You'll survive this. New solutions and beginnings. What this means is that you're going through a new start in energy work, and you have to make sure that you're the people you surround yourself with really, like, help you out there. You are someone who is probably very analytical, and someone who's also very straightforward and forward thinking, with Virgo and Aries here, and you might need a little bit more guidance with the owl in reverse here. So you have the black hole in reverse, and the Four of Earth, which is symbolized by Corona Australis. You are looking for a way to like put down more roots, and that's really difficult to do when you have a lot at stake. So you have, when I'm connected to my joyful presence, I attract support from the universe. My energy creates my reality, and what I focus on is what I will manifest. So you are a manifester. Please make sure that you're manifesting the right things at all times. Okay, I see you in the Lyra Wars, and you're talking to your supervisors, and your ex overhears you. But she's your friend, and she's a good friend of yours. When you're at the grocery store, you need to know that people are listening to you at all times, and they can hear what you say too, and what you don't say as well. when you deliver your orders, please make sure that you take into account everyone's feelings about the situation. It really makes sense to take a quick poll of how people are feeling before you deliver anything really strict to your supervisors. So I hope that helped. Please let me know if you like that in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe. And I'll have more for you soon. Please feel free to pick another reading or another message if you like. Thanks.